I've lived in San Diego my whole life and have been a big fan of Amtrak's Surfliner service. However, one thing always stuck out to me, and that was that I had never heard of a single major in-service derailment or even just straight up a major accident. While yes, there were times where one would hit a car or a tree, but that would just get repaired and forgotten about. That was until I got some full info on two accidents that happened right at the dawn of the Surfliner name. Two that have gotten barely any good publication and have thus been mostly lost to time. These are the forgotten Surfliner incidents of 2000 and 2001. November 4th, 2000. It was a clear autumn day. Train 773, a northbound train to Santa Barbara, was making its usual 11:05 departure from LA Union. At the lead, it had a 4 months in service Alstom Surfliner cab car, being AMTK 6900. Trailing, it had the also new EMD F59 PHI AMTK 462. It made all of its regularly scheduled stops at Glendale, Burbank Airport, Van Nuys, Chatsworth, Simi Valley, and Moorpark. Once it departed Moorpark, it made its way towards Camarillo, passing through Saumas, California along the way. This town, sitting right in between Moorpark and Camarillo, is home to a large amount of farmland and unprotected crossings, all of which the route of Surfliners and any other traffic through the area are required to go through. Once 773 left Moorpark, it made it to one of these crossings, which was situated off of State Route 118. At this same crossing, a gardening truck was trying to get over. However, this truck was at the wrong place at the wrong time, as just as the truck was going through the crossing, 773 hit it spot on. 6900 and two other cars derailed. No images are available of the two coaches, however one image exists of 6900 lying flat on its side. No one on the train was killed, even the engineer. However, the truck driver was killed by the impact and was pronounced dead on the scene. Once this crash was cleaned up, 6900's repairs turned out to be in Amtrak's depressingly low budget at the time, and this cab car continues to run to this day. However, in this next incident, a certain cab car was not as lucky. November 23rd, 2001. It was yet another nice autumn morning, only a few weeks after the 1-year anniversary of the 6900 incident. Train 771, a northbound train to Goleta, made its usual 9:30 a.m. departure from San Diego Santa Fe Depot. At the lead was AMTK 6902. Trailing was cab car 6907, sandwiched behind 6902, coach cars 6402, 6406, and 6407, coach cafe 6304, business class coach 6803, and EMD F59 PHI 458. The train made all of its scheduled stops in San Diego, Orange, and Los Angeles counties, and then the train reached Camarillo. It made an on-time departure from this stop, with it scheduled to get to Oxnard on time at 2:07 p.m. At yet another large area of unprotected crossings and farmland, a fully fueled tractor was about to cross the tracks, and got stuck due to a part at the bottom getting lodged into one of the rails. And just like had happened a little over a year prior, 771 hit the tractor straight on. 6902 dragged the tractor 1,000 feet, and due to it being fully fueled, the tractor exploded and caught the entire front half of the cab, interior included, ablaze. The fire was extremely hot, melting roof panels, seats, windows, and various other exterior parts of the cab. Just like the accident a year prior, no one on the train was killed. However, the tractor driver was killed by either the impact or the fire. It was estimated that 771 hit the tractor at 40 miles an hour. Once the train was cleared from the tracks, the full damage dealt to 6902 was revealed. The entire front half of the cab was corroded from the fire damage and had most of its features torched off, and the interior wasn't much different. Amtrak did consider repairing 6902, but after tests were ran on how stable the burnt steel was, it was determined that almost all of the parts burned, including the car body, would have to be completely replaced. The full cost of the repairs came out to $1,173,380, which, due to Amtrak's extremely low budget back in 2001, 6902 was sidelined in Amtrak's repair shops in Beech Grove, Indiana, and has remained there ever since. 6902 has been spotted getting some minor repairs in recent times, but this is not because it's returning to revenue service. Rather, it has been sold to a leasing company who is selling the repaired parts of 6902 to other railroads who need them. I made this video to showcase two pretty major crashes that have been almost completely lost to time, despite a person dying due to both of them. I'm hoping those who have more info or pictures of these crashes can make their finds public so we can get a clear picture of the two most devastating crashes in Pacific Surfliner's history. The main cause of these crashes, being the lack of any crossings or gates, has been fixed from a surface perspective. However, Union Pacific, the owners and maintainers of the crossings these incidents happened at, have been doing a subpar job at maintaining these crossings, with them often breaking and causing issues. Issues that have gotten so bad that all trains at the moment have to travel at reduced speeds through almost all of these small private crossings in this area and other areas north of Oxnard. And just recently, two more major incidents have happened at these crossings, both oddly enough in almost the exact same location as 773's incident. One of them being Train 14 when it hit a water truck with locomotive 300 in June 2023, and then Train 790 with cab car 6953 in December 2023, only a few weeks after the 22nd anniversary of the 771 incident. Moral of the story: Union Pacific needs to do better with crossing maintenance, and the various cities who design their streets need to do better with designing the inclines leading to crossings, as that is most likely the cause of the 790 crash last winter. And for you, the viewer, don't feel turned away by any of these accidents, as despite how often they appear to happen, nearly 3 million people travel on Amtrak Surfliner per year, myself included. So, your chances of being involved in one of these incidents is still very low. So, I was 5008 Creations, you are the viewer, and thank you for watching.